Dr. Rick Jacoby, let's talk about carpal tunnel, nerve compression. There are about 1 million surgical procedures for that problem, compression of a nerve of the wrist. What does that have to do with any other nerve in the body? And the answer is sugar. So, what is the physiology behind this nerve compression? Now, Dr. Dellon did most of the work in peripheral neuropathy of the lower extremity and the upper extremity. So there are 3 biochemical pathways. This is a little difficult, but I'll try to put it in very simple terms. When you eat sugar, which is a chemical, it causes a chemical reaction to the nerve. And that covering, like shrink wrap, around the nerve starts to shrink, compress, by the chemical action of sugar, which is called the Maillard reaction. Number 2, the polyol reaction. Sugar inside the nerve breaks down to a substance called sorbitol, which is an alcohol sugar, pulls water into the nerve and makes the nerve swell. When a nerve goes through a tunnel, if its outer covering is shrinking and the internal portion is swelling, I call that compression. When that nerve, which is called the median nerve in the wrist, innervates this muscle, that's its function. It's the same thing for every nerve throughout the body. What I did was add a 3rd biochemical reaction, which is called the nitric oxide reaction. That's the blood flow to the nerve. And that is the first biochemical reaction. Reduction of blood flow to the autonomic nervous system, not just the median nerve in the wrist or the ulnar nerve in the elbow or the common peroneal nerve in the leg or the olfactory nerve, which we call Alzheimer's, or the hypoglossal nerve, which is the nerve that innervates the tongue. What is the tongue? It's a muscle. Articulation, speech. What's the cause? In my opinion, same 3 biochemical reactions of sugar. Now, I know that's an outrageous way to think of this, but if you get exterior to all the noise that's produced out there about these diseases are separate and distinct, and you'll see that these diseases never existed before. The amount of sugar in the American diet is causing these diseases. Now, drugs do lower the effect of sugar, but that is a ridiculous way to approach this problem. We need to know what we're eating, reduce that poison, which is called sugar, and specifically high fructose corn syrup. So whether you have Alzheimer's, autism, carpal tunnel, diabetic neuropathy, MS, they're all the same, in my opinion. The global compression theory. You can read it in my book, Sugar Crush. I'll explain it better in the new book, Unglued, and we will talk about the ultimate solution, stem cells.